Your presence. be seated. So it's camp meeting. I've attended a couple of true camp meetings in my life. Home church out in Conyers, and there was a time or two when I had the opportunity to go out to the Salem campground in Covington and be a part of camp meeting there and enjoy the preaching. I think John Ed Matheson preached out there this year and looked up a little bit of his preaching from that time. Obviously, camp meeting is typically outdoors in a tent with some funeral parlor fans. I don't know about y'all, I'm glad we're inside in a sanctuary with some air conditioning. But otherwise, we've joined together this morning and the music has been amazing. Continue to be grateful and thankful for this wonderful choir, for Don and for Ariel, and for the many ways they bless us with their music at Atlanta First. What an amazing gift we have. These songs are songs that stir the soul. As Ariel was singing, I think I've shared with you. If not, forgive me. I probably will let you know this a lot many more times. One of my favorite verses is from Ephesians, and it talks about how high and deep and the height and the width and the length and the breadth and the depth of Christ's love for us. And that last verse, as Ariel does so beautifully, takes us through God's grace, and it's higher and deeper and longer and more than anything we can imagine. And that's what camp meeting was all about. It was a time gone by in an area that was mostly an agrarian society where people had to get up early in the morning and stay up till late at night to prepare the soil and to plant the crops and to tend to them. And during the winter, the winter would come and there was still plenty of work to be done to prepare for the next time of planting and harvest. And so year-round, people would be in their daily routines of life. But camp meeting began to come around, and I almost called Don Harp's there this morning, and he grew up on a farm. And I've heard so many stories about farming, but growing up in the city, I don't have a clue about how to farm. And there's a quote I'll share with you in a minute. And it talked about that the crops had been laid by. I had not a clue what that meant. I figured it had something to do with the fact that they could be left for a few days while folks go sing and pray and hear preaching, but I wasn't real sure. But it's that time of the summer where the farmer had done just about everything the farmer could do with the crops, and it was just that time where they needed to sit until it was time for the harvest. It was that first time in many months where the farmer and their family could take a few days and be away from the daily toil of their work. So they would come to be revived. Now, obviously, if we're going to get revived, the first thing we got to do is show up. We got to come in the door. We've got to walk through the door. We've got to sit in the pew or in the folding chair or wherever the case may be. We've got to show